Now at 6, the public will soon weigh in on a proposed annexation that could clear the way for a $500 million solar farm in southeast Kansas. Plus, city officials break ground on a $10 million makeover for Joplin Park. And some Missouri cattle farmers feel anxiety over potential plans for beef from Argentina.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
A teen driver dies from injuries he received in a crash last week in Neosho. This is KOIM News. I'm Dow Quick. The driver, 19-year-old Alexander Cupp of Oronogo, Missouri, was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries following that October 20th crash. Authorities say Cupp has been pronounced dead was pronounced dead on Sunday. The crash took place last Monday morning. Authorities reported a collision between a tractor trailer and a car just east of Missouri 59 and US 60. First responders had to extract Cupp from the wreckage. The semi-driver was not injured. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy now for a first look at the weather.
It's definitely been a little bit dreary out there for us today. We've had the showers, couple little rumbles of thunder as we have another wet system working through. Look at the persistent rainfall. Nothing strong or nothing severe. That is really confined down to our south across southern parts of Arkansas and then into parts of Louisiana. But you can see the little heavier rain. So where you see the yellows and the oranges, that's moderate rain. Plus the winds have really picked up as a cold front has slid through over the past couple hours. So showers more persistent on the Missouri, the Arkansas side as we go through the evening into the overnight hours tonight. Showers sticking around even on Wednesday morning, and our temperatures, we only go into lower 50s for highs. We're going to look at the rest of the week here in just a bit.
All right, we'll see you soon. A land annexation where a solar farm would go awaits Crawford County approval. But first, the public will get a chance to weigh in on the idea. Crawford County Commissioners will soon decide whether to approve the annexation of more than 1,600 acres of land into the city of Mulberry. The City Council recently voted in favor of the annexation, which would pave the way for a $500 million solar project. The land lies just outside Mulberry, necessitating the county to review the resolution.
City of Mulberry has chosen what's called landowner consent island annexation, so the land does not touch the boundaries of the city of Mulberry. Therefore, they have to get landowner consent to that annexation.
The annexation resolution submitted back on October 20th opened up a 30-day window, prompting the commissioners to make a decision by November 19th. Before a decision is reached, they plan to hold a public hearing on November 13th. Shovels hit the ground today as city leaders and community members celebrated the start of a new chapter for one of Joplin's historic parks. Ewert Park, a cornerstone of the East Town neighborhood, is getting a nearly $10 million makeover. The renovation will bring big changes, including a new splash park, playground, and an ice skating rink in the winter months.
The fondest memories I have is growing up in this park and around parks. I believe that your park community is like the front porch to your community. So yes, so when you think about family, you think about community, you think about children playing and having a fantastic time, what better way to do that than to come here to Ewert Park?
The project is funded through the city's parks and stormwater sales tax and is expected to be finished in mid to late 2026. American beef farmers expressed concern over President Trump's plan to import more beef from Argentina to lower consumer prices. The proposal comes as cattle farmers, ranchers face financial pressures and beef prices have increased 44% over the past decade. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Missouri farmer Jeff Jones has operated his Angus farm for more than 50 years.
We are hoping that we can keep these farms in the family name and be able to help the future have opportunities instead of issues.
Republican lawmakers, including Missouri Representative Mark Alford, opposed the import plan. Jones says American farmers need better labeling to compete with foreign beef and wants consumers to know the origin of their meat. He believes fair market conditions are necessary to help keep family farms operating for future generations. A group of federal lawmakers from Kansas say they're refusing their pay until a federal government shutdown has ended. The group of 5 Republicans, 1 Democrat, say they will not receive paychecks until both Republicans and Democrats reach a deal. Therese Davids, a Democrat from Northeast Kansas, says, quote, federal workers, active duty service members, and other Kansans will not receive their full paychecks this month in solidarity until Congress comes to a bipartisan resolution to this impasse and fully reopens the government. I wish for my pay to be deferred. Davids joins 5 other Kansas representatives, including U.S. Representatives Ron Estes, Tracy Mann, and Derek Schmidt, in addition to U.S. Senators Jerry Moran and Roger Marshall. Members of the U.S. House and Senate earn an annual salary of $174,000, or about $14,000 a month. We have a link to the full letter from Representative Davids on our website, KOIMnewsnow.com. A McDonald County kindergarten teacher receives recognition for her work in the classroom. Patty Lett from White Rock Elementary School wins the 2025 McDonald's Outstanding Educator Award from the McDonald's restaurant chain. Lett was chosen from more than 480 nominations across the 4-state area.
It's going to help a lot. I'm going to be able to probably buy some books for them and some games. So I've kind of got a list of things that I've been looking at, of things to buy for the classroom.
Jessica Sutherland nominated Lett, calling her the most kind, caring, compassionate, and patient teacher. The award program launched in 2020 to celebrate area teachers who go the extra mile. Joplin announces the theme for this year's Christmas parade. That story is coming up. But up first, some tips for parents to help keep those kiddos safe while trick-or-treating. Having fun and keeping safe are both high priorities on Halloween, of course. KOIM's Ty Park spoke with the Newton County Sheriff about how parents can make sure their kids receive treats instead of tricks.
Having fun on Halloween night is important, but so is being safe.
There's a lot of different Halloween safety tips. Some are, try to go in a group if you can. That way you can kind of help watch out for each other. Try to go trick-or-treating during the day if possible. Want to try to hit homes that you're familiar with or neighborhoods you're familiar with, and try to stay away from areas that you maybe not be familiar with and don't know anybody that lives there.
Look at the neighborhood you are planning to trick-or-treat. Sex offenders are not required to mark their homes this year, but they are required to stay inside and keep their homes dark.
So some of the things when they're dressing up, try to not wear a mask that obscures your vision so you can make sure to see your surroundings. Try to wear reflective clothing, either a reflective bag or something that's on the costume itself that's reflective so other people can see you.
Parents and families are already making plans to stay safe this night.
Definitely be having glow sticks, and we're going to do pairs. We have a group of 6 kids coming with us, so we definitely stay in pairs and have glow sticks, and we stay alongside of them.
According to the Newton County Sheriff, poisoning or tampering with candy does happen, but it is very rare.
Eat candy that has been prepackaged, so don't take any homemade food or homemade candy because there's no way to check on that, and to make sure that the wrappers are still intact.
Trick-or-treating in Joplin, Ty Parks, KOIM News.
Now, if you're looking for an alternative to traditional trick-or-treating, just scan this QR code. Head over to our events page where you can find plenty of fall fun. Christmas came early in Joplin as Freeman Health System and city leaders unwrapped this year's parade theme, Then and Now. The parade kicks off December 2nd at 6 p.m. downtown.
It's the magic of the season that happens during the Joplin Christmas Parade. Freeman Health Systems is celebrating the 100th anniversary of being a hospital and healthcare provider in our community, and it gives us a great opportunity to look back and see what's happened in our community over that time period.
This year's Grand Marshal will be community historian Brad Belk from Missouri Southern. Registration for parade entries is now open, and you can find more information on our website, KOIMnewsnow.com. A little bit later, the Chiefs come off a decisive Monday Night Football win Ryan has a look back at how they pulled it off in sports.
And we have rain sticking around. Also some cooler temperatures working in. Latest coming up.
The Kansas City Chiefs are on fire with another primetime win this week. I was at the game, so let's recap the action from Arrowhead Stadium last night. The Kansas City Chiefs make it 3 wins in a row with a big win on Monday night over the Washington Commanders. And the story in the early going of this one was defense. While the Kansas City offense struggled at the start, the Chiefs defense stepped up, forcing multiple Washington turnovers, including Mike Dana's first career interception.
Super cool, man. The guy kind of works his tail off, does a lot of different things for us, rushes inside, outside, plays a little bit of 3 technique, little tackle, and on the edge as well. So I was happy that guy was able to go out there and make a play for our team. We needed it. We're bleeding a little bit on that drive, and so making that stop was huge for us. We have a lot of nucleus of guys staying here. That's been here for a long time. Guys that we got drafted here, and it's been 3 or 4 years in the same system. So the communication part makes it a lot easier on me. But also just playing in the middle, and you have trust on the guys being on the outsides of you. They're going to do their jobs and helps you play faster.
Entering halftime tied at 7, the message was clear for the Chiefs as they focused on execution following the slow start. Head coach Andy Reid credited his team with their ability to fight through the early challenges.
I like the way the guys went about it. You're going to need mental toughness when you play in this league. There's so much parity, and you've got to fight through some of the highs and lows and continue. Even with the good plays, you got to make sure that you're bringing a fastball the next play. So I appreciate the effort in doing that.
The Chiefs' offense would find its rhythm in the second half, scoring 21 unanswered points, making it 5 straight games with at least 28 points scored.
When we got in the locker room, we talked about executing. It's sometimes you want to press and make stuff happen, especially on a big game like Monday Night Football, and we weren't doing that. They had more energy than we did, their defense versus our offense, and so we had to match their energy and execute at a higher level, and we were able to do that in that second half and start off that first drive, and then we kind of continue that momentum through the rest of the second half.
It's almost unexplainable. It's really fun, obviously. It's even more fun to see each week how we progress, and each week someone else is getting involved and making big plays or touchdowns.
During that big stretch in the second half, another Chief reached a major milestone as Patrick Mahomes connected with Travis Kelce for his score, putting him at the top alongside Priest Holmes for the most touchdowns in franchise history.
For him to be able to do what he's done over this amount of time is great. And still, as you guys know, you come out to practice, you see that energy. He's got energy every day, and he's not the youngest guy. So he just goes and goes.
He's just like the true Chiefs chief. I mean, he is the guy that's been here through the whole thing, been here with Coach Reid the entire time, and he helped set the culture. He helped set the culture of what it means and to play for Coach Reid and to play in Kansas City, and I was able to come in and have that guy to rely on. And so he's breaking all the records now, and he's all about the team, so I want to make sure he gets that. Hopefully we can get another football for him later in the season when he actually breaks the record.
The Chiefs have won 5 of their last 6 games and hit the road to Buffalo for an AFC Championship rematch against the Bills next week. That's it for your sports. We're back with more after the break.
Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 tonight. A Kansas State representative from Mulberry weighs in on the future of that potential solar farm and the benefits of an annexation, what it could mean to his hometown. Plus, medical experts caution against viral dental trends that promise quick fixes but actually deliver damage. And the NBA reviews its gambling policies after the arrest of 2 high-profile NBA dignitaries last week. Those stories, a lot more tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. The famous St. Louis Gateway Arch is celebrating its 60th birthday today. The 630-foot high arch was completed on October 28th of 1965. It commemorates President Thomas Jefferson's Louisiana Purchase of 1803. It also celebrates St. Louis's central role in the westward expansion that followed. Today, some 4 million people visit the park each year. So happy birthday, Gateway Arch.
Very cool. I can't believe it's been there that long.
Yeah, 60 years now.
Yeah.
Still looking good.
It is, all shiny and everything. All right, it's going to be a little rainy out there for us tonight, and especially on Wednesday morning. 51, that's it. That's all we're going to get to tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.